Hey, how's it going?
Yo, yo, yo. All right.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist, Noctis Lucis Kylum.
You, ex- excuse me, you excited for Amsterdam?
Yeah, I'm just trying to chill out, take it easy, and not get too hyped up.
I get that.
Yeah,
Don't want to let it get to you, right?
yeah, exactly.
Round one. Fight.
Oh,
KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO.
You can change stage if you want to do that.
no, I'm fine with Infinite.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Ooh.
KO. Round three. Fight.
No, why I held back there. It's alright.
Perfect. You win.
It's only so far, man. You walk.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Nice.
KO. Round three. Fight.
did it again. Oh.
There's only so far I can walk.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. KO.
Yeah,
Holding
you have to
up
stay.
doesn't work either.
No, you have to stay down.
Two.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like Marduk's.
It's a RPS, so you either side roll, stay down, or wake up, and each beat's a different option.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't know.
Oops.
Nice.
KO.
I have an idea. So,
Okay.
You win.
what's happening? Let's watch the replay. Watch the replay.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like I'm losing mostly to being pretty flowcharty still.
Kind of. It might. Yes and no. I think you'll see. So I understand now why you feel like your offense doesn't work. And I'll pull up why.
Okay.
Can't remember if it was this game or the one right before. Let's try this one.
Get ready.
And I'm definitely less confident in my offense against you. I don't know if that makes a difference. or
Sorry,
not.
what was that?
I said playing against you, I'm definitely less confident in my offense.
Yeah.
Especially because of how aggressive you were at the start.
I'm not very aggressive.
Round
So,
Maybe it was just more than what I'm used to right now.
nah, look at me. Look at what I'm doing. I'm just running away. Do hitboxes and pokes here and there. So, kind of running away. I try a sidestep right to see what happens. It happens to evade. Combo, whatever. I'm running forward, but I'm not really doing much. Just poke. I eat a few things, and now I'm running away again. 2-2 retaliation. Punish. I'm like running forward, but not really doing anything. That was an accident.
Yeah, I figured.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
I hate pressing buttons too much, especially immediate timing.
Yeah, the immediate retaliation timing made it easy for me to sidestep. And if it's not immediate retaliation down forward 2, then my sidestep works.
Yeah, well, and I tried to counter that with down 4-2s, and I just autopiloted a lot of back ones.
That was exactly.
I bet it all on the low pair.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
That was supposed to be a wild standing.
So here, this back one, I was moving backwards, so I would have had to do like a 2-2 or something. You don't need to launch me for everything, right? It's like you want to see like what mode am I in. And so I ran away 3 times, forward dash once, and then 3 back dashes. So when I do a lot of forward dashes, that isn't countered by back one. Back one counters advancing button or forward dash button.
Yeah.
In that case, that's like a back 4 angle or just like down forward 1, you know. Like
go
ahead.
I thought you were gonna go in.
Yeah. It's fine to think that it's gonna happen. I'm explaining like what you can determine from my movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's a better choice.
Well, and so after our conversation about the whiff punish stuff,
Yeah.
I went into the lab and I looked at a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Armor King's back one, horrible whiff recovery, way worse than I thought it was.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
One of the easiest moves to whiff punish from Armor King. But you saw like the while standing 4 you did, I couldn't whiff punish it.
Yeah.
So that is crazy, yeah.
Round 4.
Yeah, even down 4-2 is not that bad on whiff.
Yeah. I'm glad you checked. That's really good. That's exactly what we want to do.
Yeah.
And like that while standing 4 got stepped, right? But I couldn't punish it because it was too fast. So like that's fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's good. Like, that's fine. Now if I attack into you, I have to be afraid of that back one. See, look at that. Yeah, like that was crazy. Like I did it as soon as I could. Like obviously I can do it faster, but I was like, oh damn. All right, so this
that was
situation.
like pure reaction, right?
Yeah.
So
well,
I
anticipated this, and then I did that. So
okay.
So here's what this is. So mid. So look at the situation. This is how I knew. This is where I started figuring out what I was talking about. So look at, we're range 2 here, right?
Yeah.
And nothing's happening. So you run up and do a mid. Okay. Now we're range 2 again, and then mid, right? So range 2 happens, and I'm like, oh, he might run up and do a low because I've been blocking a fuck ton.
Yeah.
So it's not just mid, low. It's we're standing at this distance. He's running up to initiate an attack, and I can tell when it's coming. And so I just have to guess. Yeah.
I think I run my offense. I think I'm starting to see. Let me rephrase this. To me, it looks like I run my offense, based on results, right? If something is blocked, getting a bunch of mids blocked, it makes me want to do a low or a throw.
Yeah. You want to, that's okay. Better is to use the interactions to understand your opponent better and see what they're looking for.
Right.
So when you get low parried here, you shouldn't think, oh shit, I got low parried. You should think, okay, I did 2 mids and then he was looking for a low.
Yeah, see, my first thought there was run up down 4 was a bad idea because there's like no reward for that to begin with. You get like 12 damage or whatever, and then -3. So,
yeah, I mean that's part of it, but also it's like now you can more about the way I want to play, and that's usable.
Right.
Also here this is the game I was talking about, not that one, but that was where I picked up on that fact, where like it was like range 2 and then attack, and so here is where I try to actually abuse it, and it'll make it a bit more obvious.
Round 1.
So watch how I play here. I'm backdashing, doing some sidestep rights. Sidestep rights, backdashing, through an up forward 1. Why would I throw that up forward 1? Let's see.
Keep out.
Look at
'Cause I
yeah,
keep
but not just
advancing with
that.
the
Look at the
button.
situation right before range 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the past game, it was range 2, run up attack,
Right.
right? So then I threw the up forward 1. It didn't counter hit, but that was my idea. Look at this. Look at this interaction here. We're range 3.5 or 4,
Mm-hmm.
or this sorry here, range 3,
Right.
run up attack. Okay. And then I kind of just trade back. Range 2, forward forward 2. Now look at this. Run up attack. That worked. That was a good throw.
Yeah.
Okay, run up attack. Range 2. So you see how you're kind of doing backdash sidestep, right? I'm looking at
Yeah.
that. I'm looking at that as like, okay, he's chilling. Right, he's chilling, he's chilling, he's chilling. Now he's gonna attack me. I saw that. So I input block right away. Chilling,
Okay.
chilling, and then you run up and I think you're gonna attack. There. So that was what now you'll see that I start thinking now this was good because you're in my face right here. And
Yeah.
you don't attack right after this. You're in my face, you do nothing. In my face, wave dash. Wave dash again. Like that's good. Because before it was we're at range 2. If I see you move forward, I know an attack is coming, so I just chill.
Right. And
But in
well,
this
so,
case, you're so close that threats are represented. I thought you were gonna attack, you did nothing. I'm like, oh shit, do I press or do I do nothing? Maybe I'll duck or something or do nothing or move around, and then it creates more ambiguity. So like let me
Yeah,
let
I
me show
see.
you here. So that back one, not the best, but it's fine.
Right. Right.
So here, range 2, I see you. Look at your movement. This is what I'm watching.
Yeah, it's pretty
So-
obvious.
So like here, sides, backdash, backdash. I'm like, okay, he's not trying to fight me. He's not trying to fight me. He's not trying to me. He's trying to fight me. Like that was my instinct. Okay,
Right.
that was a good bait. And that's why I threw the up forward 1, right? You saw that?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's trying to fight me. He's not trying. He's trying to fight me. Up forward 1. Okay, chilling.
I wasn't. If I was looking for that, I was gonna try and whip punish you.
So I'm kind of chilling here. I'm like, okay, so he's in chill mode. So I'm gonna throw it down 2 and see what happens. Down 2, see what
I
happens.
was. I didn't even pause it real quick.
Yeah.
So you did run up 2 run up down 2s. I didn't even realize I had the life lead there.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, I need to pay a little bit more attention to that too.
Mm-hmm. So I hit a couple down 2s and I figure, okay, he might try to attack me now or something. And then I threw that. The 1-2 hit and then I threw an upward 1 because you would have
Yeah.
to. It would beat
Back it
anything
up.
that isn't just like back 1.
Could you back it up to the 1-2? I'm just curious about something real quick. It's minor, but I want to know what it is on block. Oh, it's only -1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 1-2s.
My
are
down
nice.
forward 2 was gonna lose anyway because
Yeah.
you pressed something faster. But
Yep, exactly. You would have had to back 1 to beat me.
I think back 1 loses there too, right?
11 frame?
No, it trades. It's a 12 frame. So you're
Yeah, it would-
13
it would
at
trade, it would
-1. So
Round
Yeah, that's why
Um,
single jab is usually better because you get the +1 instead of the -1.
yeah, I thought I was punishing. I tried to back 1-2. I think no. It was 4-4 1 + 2,
round
and so
fight.
I did this bad immediate timing of like 1-2 or 2-1 instead of checking with down forward 2, especially after all the immediate timing side steps you did.
Oh, you were trying to
did-
whiff punish. I see.
No, yes, I was. Thank you.
Yeah.
I misremembered a little bit. So anyway, that's fine, and that's why I think that's probably why I immediately pressed down forward 2 there because I think my brain was going a little faster and didn't realize I didn't get the whiff punish until it was, until the down forward 2 had already been buffered.
Fight.
So here is where I start really noticing that attack pattern of at this range, if you're coming in, I can expect an attack.
Yeah.
If you're not coming in, I can chill. So 4
No,
4
that's,
neutral 2.
that's definitely like my whole game plan.
Right. So there are some moments where you do this really well, where you like represent a lot of threats. And I know I just told you just backdash. So part of that is if you're playing against most people like at your level, that'll work. So like that's what
Yeah.
that's the strategy I'm using. So watch me for a second instead of you. I'm just backdashing. I get hit. Backdash, backdash. I see him come in. I throw my counter hit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So in I'll explain a bit more later too, but this is how I became a bit more aware of your tendency is like at this range, I'm watching you, you come in, I'm pretty confident an attack is coming. So I can like
Yeah,
just back
yeah.
up and whiff punish or throw a counter hit. Combo.
Gotcha. I think I woke up into down forward 2 again here.
Oh yeah, your shoulder
no,
is
I just
big.
got
So
hit.
here I'm running forward, but it's not really doing anything. And then that was again
Yeah.
like immediate timing, like no mix up, no there was no
Right.
there's no so pressure in this game comes from uncertainty, right?
Yeah.
Where you don't know what's going to happen. However, due to the nature of how at range 3 you do nothing and then as soon as you start approaching I can expect an attack, there's no uncertainty. It's like I know something's gonna come.
Oh, okay, all right. So I can
Like here,
play at the same range. I could just do less, obvious attacks.
or you can move in and out of range as if you're gonna attack
Right,
me, but
right.
not actually do an attack.
Okay, yeah,
Right?
yeah. I think
Because
I'm
I'm
starting
not
to see what
swinging.
you're saying now.
I'm not swinging, so you don't really have
Yeah.
hitboxes to be afraid of.
Yeah.
Because if I just do up forward 1 and you're just moving, it doesn't kill you.
Well, and if I move in without a button, I shouldn't be afraid of getting counter hit either.
Exactly, no counter hit threat. There's like, now it's different if you're fighting against like a Law who has like a safe down forward 2. Like,
Right.
then you have things to be afraid of, but I don't have that. I'm Noctis. So
Mhm.
here I'm chilling because I see you're just doing nothing. I see you start moving forward, and my instinct is like, okay, it's go time. So that's a whiff. I didn't punish. Whiff. I didn't punish. So I'm chilling. I see you come in. I'm like, okay, he wants to attack me. This was very clear to me in the moment. I'm like, oh, he's trying to hit me. I saw him run forward, do nothing. Right.
Right.
That was good. You saw that I threw an up forward 1 because I was so convinced you were gonna try to hit me. Right? So I'm like, okay, he'll do that
Right.
again, and then you went under, and I was like, oh shit, okay, so I gotta keep out differently or just backdash. Counter hit,
Yeah, I think I was going for the forward.
immediate timing retaliation, immediate timing retaliation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we tackle that? So it's not super deep. What I would say is play some more ranges. Like you can, it's not just down forward 1, big hit, launcher attempt, and then back up and disengage, and then try to come back.
Right.
It's what threats are you representing to me in the moment in those ranges, and how are those changing very quickly, right?
Mhm.
And then seeing how I respond can also affect how you choose to respond yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a difficult time dedicating the brain power to seeing responses and stuff like that.
That's what you
Well,
want to be focusing
maybe-
on.
Welcome to the king of
Right,
Iron
I get that now.
Noctis
Yeah.
Lucis
Um,
Kylum.
I
That's
think
what you want to be focusing on, and that's the benefit of the single character approach, is that you nail your tools so solidly that you devote your energy to looking at your opponent.
I'm still a ways off from that.
Well, what are
That's
you
okay.
focusing on at the moment?
I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm trying to get better at more accurate, cleaner giant swings and shining wizards right
Okay,
now.
so yeah, so don't worry about that right now. Just fight me. That is something you do in practice, and then you can let it go for a bit, and then like
Okay.
just fight me. Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, so I was respecting the down forward 1, so I blocked, and the grab hit me.
Round 2.
That's solid. That's armor kick.
Fight.
Nice. Good block. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
think I
That
was
was pretty
gonna
good till the
whiff
whip.
there.
That was pretty good till the whip. Yeah.
yeah.
Round 3. Fight.
Nope.
Round 4. Fight.
That's good grab. Can you tell me what you were dying to? And if not, that's okay. If not, that's okay. We'll rematch, and then I'll just ask you to focus again on trying to see what I'm doing.
I mean, I do a lot of like down forward one. I got hit by down forward one,
Mhm.
then I block one, and then I
Mhm.
press a button, and my button loses for some. I don't like
Yeah. Why? What is
What's
your
your-
button?
what
What
is-
option is your button losing to?
a forward one.
Okay, that's one of them. What are the other ones?
Sidestep down forward one.
Yeah. Sidestep and up forward one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have two options that are beating us. So let's find an answer, right?
Right. Well, I do down forward two, and then it loses, even though I'm.
Okay. So
I'm assuming I'm like +2 or +3 after your down forward one is blocked.
my down forward one is -1,
Okay, so that makes sense.
but there are other options to pick. It's not just button answer. You have a lot of answers. So let's keep. I'm gonna keep playing the same way, and let's come up with answers.
Fight.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's good because that beats my up forward one, right?
Right.
But if you down forward two, it won't. Okay, that's an answer. Not the best, but it works. Because if I backdash, then it loses. Yeah. If my down forward one is -1, what else do you have? Okay, that works. I would back one instead, though. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
Round
Okay.
2.
Right?
Fight.
So if somebody's doing this to you, you have an answer. And look how much damage you get off that. That's insane. Alright, so that's one answer, right? But it will lose to my sidestep, right?
Right.
So you're now playing a multiple layered game. Yep, and there's other answers to sidestep besides just down forward too. What if I told you my down forward one is beaten by sidestep right? Yep, now the game changes, right?
KO.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Round
step one, identify what you're dying to,
Fight.
and then we have to come up with some answers. Look at that. I tried to do a sidestep after, but I whiffed, so I didn't have the frames to just do it and block. So you got the whiff punish. Same thing. Yeah, see how you do not want to become hyper simplistic in your answers. So before you were just looking for, okay, down forward two if he sidesteps, and then I don't remember what you were challenging with if I didn't sidestep. Oh yeah, like down forward one in response, you know. But there are
Yeah.
other options like single jab, sidestep right, down four was a good choice because it beats up forward one, right? So you have to, rather than spending the energy thinking that you're doing something wrong, spend some time mapping out what the answers are, or asking, you know, that works too,
Right.
and then develop mentally kind of a map. Like, okay, if he does this, I do this. If he does this, I do this, and then you'll find things that overlap, right? So, and then when you find that overlap, you come up with like a decent solution.
Right.
Round 1. Fight.
Yep. So sidestep right beats up forward one. So you have an answer that beats two things. That's really good. That works too as a hard read.
Round 2. Fight.
If I pick 2-2 to track your sidestep right, you're down for 2 counter hits me.
Wait, what?
KO. Round 3.
And so that dynamic that we have here around the down forward 1 can be applied to everything. That was beautiful. Can be applied to everything. Nice.
KO.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Alright, let's play again.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Yes, finally. Oh, no! So, what that talk to me about that last round. What was in your head?
The down forward 1 extension started to throw me off. And I couldn't get the timing down right at first.
Timing of what?
Duck and launch.
I don't think you attempted it until the very end, unless you
No,
were.
I got
and you
hit
just
by
really-
I got hit
Yeah.
quite a few times doing
Yeah.
it. So
Why do you think you were getting hit? What were you trying to do?
just flash stuck while standing one.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were retaliating. So I was doing it.
No, I walked into it a couple of times.
Yeah. So I did it because I was reading activity after down forward 1.
Yeah, I there were like 3 that I could remember. That were I didn't duck
Messed
long
up.
enough.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right, that makes more sense. So yeah,
Or
so
hit while standing one too early, whatever.
so 2 things to learn from that: labbing issue, and then the second thing is the reason my read was working is because you are very just active to retaliate after a block situation. So it gives me a lot of data. Like I can just do this and move, and it'll probably evade something, except for down forward 2. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's cheap. Nice.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh my god.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO.
So we have some ideas for watching what the opponent's doing, like to make reads, and hiding your offense, right?
Right.
Now it is controlling the response to retaliate with a button, which you're getting better at, and finding the windows in people's offense. And part of that is character knowledge. So I'm gonna pick Armor King so that you know the moves, and we will. You just keep fighting me. Like it's not an exercise. Just fight me. But yeah, you're gonna try to find like openings and shit like that.
Okay.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist.
I mean, like watching my
Tournament
movement,
seven. King.
watching my movement, observing my move selection, those kinds of things. Like close attention to what is happening on the screen more than what you feel like you should be doing or evaluating what you're doing. You want to see what's happening on the screen, like what am I doing and what is hitting you.
Okay.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Hmm. Oh my god. No.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Nice.
I duck that.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Nice block. Oh.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit, it was too slow.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Ooh, nice okay.
KO.
I like that fast throw because I was on the defensive already, so I was like trying to block.
Round 2.
That was a good throw.
Fight.
Nice. Nice.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
swear I ducked that.
KO. Final round. Fight. KO.
What kinds of things are you noticing about my gameplay?
Get ready for the next
You're trying to pressure with lows at first. I think trying to make me do something.
I wouldn't read too deeply into it. Just like, what am I doing to you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the lows you switched off. And what's that back for?
Yeah, that's fine. Those are two good observations. So keep making those observations. Keep expanding what you're focusing on. But
round
the
one.
fact that you're making those is good.
Fight.
Oh, nice. That was fast.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, good hop kick.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Nice break. Oop. Oh, nice. You caught me in my ridge drive.
KO.
What'd you notice me doing that time?
You lose.
Try for more back fours. I saw a lot more down forward too. So like more. I'm not gonna say more poking, but like I saw this. It felt like more down forward one, maybe around the same amount, but I definitely saw a lot more down forward twos. Um, some forward four and neutral twos. I think you tried to like mix up your approach a little bit more. Saw some jab checking. I think. Yeah.
I was so you were getting a lot of back ones off my down forward one. So I tried to play around that, and then you hit me with down forward two, and then I tried to play around again, and you hit me with like a jab or something. So I was like, all right, well, I'm getting outplayed here.
Round one. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oop. Nice. Oop.
KO.
I swear I ducked. I must have been accidentally backdash canceling.
Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
I think I accidentally hit that +2.
KO. You win.
Okay, yeah. What do we notice that time?
A lot more like wave dash offense.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of wall standing fours.
Mhm.
That was all I really noticed.
That's cool.
That was different.
So what I was noticing is you were ducking at a lot of round ends. So
Yeah.
I just insisted on doing the mid. I could tell that your tendency from the first game we played was to try and duck
Right.
more often than not. So first of all, you can kind of chill on that, like, you know, opening yourself up to mids before they give you a lot of data. Not necessarily
Yeah, I ducked too
not
much.
necessary to do that. But yeah, and then I used that data at the end where I knew you'd probably duck, so I just started spamming the mids over and over. And as you saw, it was kind of hard to play around because if I back up, your back one doesn't hit, and I can wave dash in really fast and do the move really quickly. So
Mhm.
yeah, but if you play like that, like how you did against me, it'll be pretty decent. Like I think you just gotta stay calm under like random circumstances when things go crazy, and keep your focus on what the opponent's doing.
But
And
this
like,
is how I usually play.
The difference between how you played the last two games and how you played the first few games is very different.
Well, because I think it only has to do with you playing Armor King.
I don't think so. The way you approach like neutral and things like that, like you need to be aware of the spacing between the characters when you engage your attack or when you choose your attack.
Right.
Because against me, you were like hanging out in my face. You were doing things with like yes, you had more success rate on the back one down forward two, like retaliation. So that part was the same. But there were times where you were hitting a throw when I was like on the defensive. I was like, oh shit, I wasn't ready for a throw. Like now I gotta break it. Against Noctis, it would like
Right.
disengage and you would just kind of chill out. Or you would back out, back out, back out, and then when you did decide to come in, it was really obvious, right?
Well, yeah. Okay, I think I see the difference
Right?
now.
Like yeah, so watch back the sets. I'll send you the VOD, and you can see specifically where each thing is happening. Like you want to the variable that decides when to attack for each player is the spacing between the characters. That's like the primary variable.
Gotcha. So let me rephrase. I think as far as like the way I play with like trying to focus on the information that the other player gives, I think hasn't changed much across all the sets that we played. I
Yeah,
think
it's just
that's how I normally play.
it's gonna take a while to build,
Right.
but what you like, but that base form of the way you're playing is fine. I think you probably just play a lot worse when you get tilted. But
I definitely agree with that.
like the base
I
form
think
is
it's,
fine.
you know,
Like the base form is more than enough. So stick to what you're doing, stay solid. Like you're not throwing out you threw out like a down back 2-4 once, which was good, instead of like there was a session we had where you did it a bunch, right? So your offense is
Right.
getting more solid. Now, the reason why it might seem predictable is because you back up to range 3, and then it's like, okay, now it's time to attack. And I'm like, okay, well, now I know that there's an attack coming. There's no surprise. There's no like disguising of the movement. There's no like ambiguity. You know, pressure in this game, like I said, comes from like the anxiety around the uncertainty of what's going to come
Right.
next. Mid or low, right? Mid or low, what spacing, what move. When you are disengaging to a far range and then closing the gap and always attacking, there's no ambiguity. There's no anxiety. It's like, I know what's coming, you know? So in the same way, and then the same thing applies to your defensive option. So when you always retaliate with a button, I can just play frame trap and win, right? So you want to add a little more nuance. Like, don't just think like I'm playing clean and not making a mistake. You want to really look at what the opponent's doing and make your decisions based on that.
All right.
Right? Which sounds a little obvious, but that skill is going to take a while to build. So you have to like play with that specific skill in mind. It's like, I'm going to list out everything they're doing. Like, they backdash twice, they sidestep right, they're doing fuzzy ducks, right? Because all of that informs your offense. If they're never fuzzy ducking, your throws are free, right? And it's not just, are they never fuzzy ducking? It's when I run up to them, are they fuzzy ducking? When I run up to them, are they mashing? You know, you want to keep your attention on that as much as possible.
Right. Okay.
Let me write that down real quick. I have another client coming up, but do you have any last questions?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay, so I'm writing, attacks are predictable in 2 specific circumstances. No interaction neutral at range 3 to 4 into dash up. Attack is now obvious. For blocking, down forward, small poke, small mid pokes. A retaliation attack is almost guaranteed. This is too predictable. So the answer to both is playing different ranges, being willing to do nothing as an attack, and keeping your eyes on your opponent are crucial. You want, or sorry, this is a separate point. Helps prevent predictability. Hanging out in range 0 without doing anything creates uncertainty, anxiety, aka pressure. Right. And then the fourth thing, the last thing, is keeping your eyes on your opponent is crucial. Your opponent shouldn't be able to get away with the same offensive option if you predict it. Example is Noctis down forward 1-4. So whether you can't execute it yet or you are getting caught by a pattern, the first goal is hyper awareness of that. Next goal is finding the answer to it, and the third one is connecting that awareness to the answer in game, so that you notice it's happening and your hands know the answer.
Right.
I'm gonna put that here. I do have to run, but yeah. Feel free to DM me if anything comes up. And thanks for the session. I had a good time.
Will do. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too, man.
Cheers.
Peace.